Good afternoon, you guys. I am Shannon Morrison, and I am here with Traci Bach. We're going to do a little demo on how generational emotional mapping works, what it looks like, and basically the tactics on how you can test for yourself what it all means. And so I'm really excited to bring this demo to you today. So if you're watching the recording, wherever you're seeing this recording, just comment below and I will answer any questions that you have. And then I will soon have a full and up and running website that you can see more information as well. And this demo actually might be up on there too. So if you're seeing it there, just email me and we'll get in touch and set up your own generational emotional mapping session. In this process, I'll probably call it GEM more than that whole word because it's a mouthful, right? So Traci and I have already talked and we figured out basically what the root issue that she wants to work on today, right? And that is lower back pain. We've already tested on that. And then the intention, we always talk about an intention. We're just going to dive right in, Traci. We always talk about an intention because it's like how you want to feel or how your day or your life or your business or your family dynamic would change if you feel more or less of this one thing we're going to work on, right? And then thirdly, in this process, we figure out how far in your generational cycle this issue has gone back. So who hadn't released this or who hadn't gone through this feeling that then shared it down the generational cycle and it's gotten to Traci, right? That's what this means. And so those three are already done. But when we first started a generational emotional mapping session or a GEM session, we work with three different books, really mostly just two books, but I'm going to talk about them, right? Joyce Turkington wrote Generational Emotional Mapping, right? The book itself has all the emotions, all the affirmations, the essential oils that we're going to use to release the negative emotions, right? And it has an entire protocol in there, okay? And then the next thing is when we use the essential oil and we release those negative emotions into the energy field, we're going to put them on a chakra. And you're going to see Traci use an essential oil on her chakras. And this is the book that we're going to use. And it is called Chakras for Beginners by Michael Williams. And I like this book because it has a few extra chakras that I really find purposeful for the clients that I serve. So far, it just really, these extra ones resonate with them a lot. One is the Earth Star, which is really grounding and sucks you down to the earth. And I feel like with a lot of emotional upheaval, we really need grounding tools and to be able to have that feeling our legs are strong, right? Our roots are strong. And the other one that we really use is this, is more of a spiritual one, right? And you open up to the universe or positivity or however you think about that. You're just getting more connected to spirituality or giving it to somebody else, bringing in that light, right? And so those two are really used a lot. And so I just continue to use this chakra book right now, okay? And then lastly, I absolutely love the book, Feelings Buried Never Die by Truman. And actually Joyce and her got together when she was writing this book. You know, there's not the first edition. This is not the first edition, right? So in the beginning, they got together and they realized that, you know, emotions and pain are connected and essential oils can absolutely release that pain or that discomfort, that emotional upheaval a lot stronger and a lot deeper. And so they got together and that's how we got the feelings part of it, right? Or the emotions. And so I actually have the flashcards from the book and we're going to use them. If Traci doesn't resonate with an emotion that's connected to that essential oil in the GEM book, right? Then we'll go to these flashcards, we'll find the emotion or the feeling, we'll write that one down instead, okay? So not very often, but we have it just in case, right? So those are the three tools we use. So we start off the session, Traci, we're gonna get started, we're gonna tap, okay? This is gonna be how Traci and I are gonna get connected. She's gonna get centered and she's gonna let go of everything else that's been going on today. Any tech issues, anything that negative energy. So we're going to get centered and like ready to go today to do this GEM session for her. So we're going to do different exercises here and we're going to take 2 deep breaths with each tapping in your nose and out your mouth, or in your nose and out your nose, excuse me. And it almost sounds like running water, Traci, like the back of upper, you know, your upper mouth or your throat. Just kind of sounds like running water. You're just rushing all that negativity out, okay? So we're gonna tap above your eyebrows. Second deep breath. Okay, underneath your eyes. You're doing awesome. And your chin. Your clavicle. And lastly, you're gonna put your pinkies together in front and just kind of go back. And this is really gonna like get your lymphatic system going. We're just gonna drive all this in. Release all the things. Take 2 more deep breaths. You might see me rocking. All right, when you're ready, Traci, shake that off. All right. Yes. Okay, let all that negative energy out. Okay. Whew. All right. So we are going to do some testing. And when I say testing, everything that I'm going to talk about is numbered in my book. Okay. Every oil is numbered, the phases are numbered, all this entire protocol is numbered. So when I ask, I'm going to really do a lot of talking here. And so when I ask, is it 1, 2, or 3, or 4? What we're going to look for is Traci moving towards the screen, because Traci's already tested before. And I know her yes is forward and her no is back. And it is normally this way because as you resonate with things, you pull forward or you're drawn in, right? You're drawn in. You're like, oh my gosh, I totally agree with that, right? And then if it's negative or you're like, yeah, it's not for me, you're going to go backwards, you're going to move your body back. So that's really normal reaction. But it is a form of kinesiology. Now, Traci's not going to actually step backwards unless she catch herself, because sometimes I have that strong feeling, right, too. But we're just really going to notice that she's going to go on her toes or more on her heels. And we're going to let Traci test for the first time so you can see how she does that. And then mine is actually forward for yes and no for back too. And I'm going to test for her because I can actually do this via Zoom and I can test for you guys. And so I'm empathetic by nature, and I just really get sync with you. And everything that I talk about, I say it in the form of Traci's root issue, or does this emotion connect with Traci's root issue? And so I take myself out of, we talked about that the other day, right, Traci? I take myself out of the conversation. And so I'm absolutely drawn and attached to what your subconscious really is talking about. And so Traci's not going to actually talk to me. She's going to do a form of kinesiology, because you guys, 90% or more of what we do in a day is already written in our subconscious. We don't necessarily know why we react to things or why we do things the way we do. Just like we know we're driving to work or we're going to the salon and we're almost there. We're like, holy cow, I didn't realize I passed 4th Street already, right? Because our subconscious keeps us on the road. And doing this protocol, we do need our subconscious to keep us on the road when we're thinking about what we're making for dinner, right? But we actually really want to live more on purpose. That's how we can drive or make those decisions for our business, for our life, for our relationships in a more intentional way, or even parent better or teach our team better ways of doing things. If we can be more intentional with the strengths that we have, or just our own personal beliefs, right? And not what has already been written for us or what our great grandparents or our parents taught us, right? And so we only know what we've been taught. And so we're going to go deep in there and we're going to release the negative things. And we're going to hopefully, and everybody's reactions or their, I just want to say this out loud too, testimonials are all different. Okay. So everybody, when you do the work, everybody's feeling is going to be different. And it also depends on what you guys are testing for, what the root issue that you come to your GEM session and what we're going to work for, how that works out for you. We normally test from start to finish to get to 100%. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. We always test to make sure it's safe to stop at then. And then at the very end, we'll test for if Traci needs a protocol. And you'll notice a personal blend, right, to continue the process. But you'll notice Traci has her own essential oils, right? We both love doTERRA essential oils. They're the purest, the finest tested grade, soon to be all pharmaceutical grade, correct, Traci? But you don't, it's not essential for you to have all of the essential oils that we do. I do have them. We can just utilize the affirmations and the emotions if you don't have the essential oils. So it's not imperative that you have all of them to do a GEM session. Just wanted to note that as well. So we're just going to get started. Traci's root issue that she would like to work on today is lower back pain. The intent, or how she would like the intent of working on this, and the final, right, the thing that she wants to have happen is she can move forward easily. She can switch positions without any discomfort, and just really helps her move forward, right? She just feels like she'll be able to move forward. The generations that it goes back is 53 generations. And so it's not very many, it could be more, but it's not Traci's deal, like, right? So we know this issue is emotional. It's not an injury or something that happened right now. It is an emotional situation that she is just feeling right now, and her chakras and her energy is not in alignment. So we're going to work on that. Okay. Traci, are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
All right. Do you have any questions before we get started?
No, this is going to be great.
Awesome.
It's going to be great.
Awesome. I know. I'm so excited. All right. So we've done the first 3 steps already. You can hear me okay, right, Traci?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Start with that. Okay. And you have all your oils that you.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. All right. We're going to start with the set 1. And I want you guys, you that are watching this recording or the demo, just notice if you can see Traci move away from the curtain or close to the camera, like that's a yes, right? She's practicing. Thank you, Traci. Or moving away from the camera and closer to her curtain. Okay. So that is her. This is a form of kinesiology. And she's just affirming for both, right? All right. So I'm going to ask in this set, Traci, we're going to affirm in which phase the incorrect perception started. It is start in phase 1 for your root issue.
There it is.
Yeah. A lot of talking. We did a lot of talking before we got started. We tapped and then I did all this chatting. Okay. The next step is step 5. We're going to affirm with whom the original incorrect perception started with. Did it start with number 1? Okay, in this phase or this set, you can affirm with more than one. So we're going to ask all of them, okay? So I'm going to affirm with whom the original incorrect perception started with. Did it start with number 2? Okay. In number 2, did it start with number 1? Okay. In number 2, did it start with number 2? Sorry. In number 2, did it start with number 2? All right, that was a yes. In number 2, did it start with number 3? Okay, that was a yes. All right, I'm going to now affirm with whom the original incorrect perception started. Did it start with number 3? Okay, family. In number 3, did it start with number 1? Okay, that was a no. Did you see how she went backwards? In number 3, did it start with number 2? Okay, I'm gonna lastly ask, did it start with number 4? Yes. In number 4, did it start with number 1? In number 4, did it start with number 2? In number 4, did it start with number 3? No. So not number 3. In number 4, did it start with number 4? Okay, now I'm going to, on the 6th step, we're going to affirm the factors that are driving this generational misconception. There's always something, emotion, something negative that drives it. Otherwise, it would just go away, right? It's like a match that gets lit and eventually it just burns out, right? Something drives this generational emotion. And these are the options. So I'm going to affirm with you, Traci, which factors are driving this generational situation? Is it factors 1? Is it factors 2? Is it factors 3? That was a no. Is it, if you notice, is it factors 4? Is it factors 5? So Traci, your internet cut out a little bit. So was 4 and 5 both a yes or no?
They were both yes.
They were both yeses. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to say right here that I close my eyes so that I can feel it in my body and I don't try to think it in my head.
So it is I feel like it is a lot harder for women to get out of their head to really direct the answer or the end goal, right? And so I feel like we think we can control it. And when you try to do that, you normally like go to the side or you don't know, like you're like, you just kind of go back and forth. Or I am super wobbly if I'm testing for you. I'm like, okay, you got to stop thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, let me get out of my head. Because like I can feel that, right? So your subconscious knows. So it is easier for me. Like when I tap and I try to release all the crud from the day, when I tap, I always close my eyes. It's like a meditation. It's just like a whew, get it all out, right? So I always close my eyes. I open them to see if you're like with me still, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I thank you for that because it does help a lot of people, especially even if you're new to GEM, if you've never done it before, it would be super helpful to start with closing your eyes just so you don't try to get involved with the answer. All right, so the 7th step is finding the oil and then the emotion attached to that essential oil, okay? So I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to affirm that the oil that you need, Traci, to help clear your issue in this set here is in column 1. In column 1, Traci, the oil that you need for your root issue is in 1 through 5. Well, hello. The oil that you need is number 1. Is there any other oils besides this one that you need to clear your root issue in this set? Yeah, okay. So Traci, the next oil that you need to help clear your root issue in this set is in column 1. Traci, the next oil that you need in column 1 to help clear your root issue is in 1 through 5. No. The next oil that you need in column 1 to help clear your root issue, Traci, is in 6 through 10. The oil that you need next in column 1 is number 6. The oil that you need next in column 1 for your root issue is number 7. Is there any other oils for your root issue that you need in this set? All right, so we have arbor vitae and kasha, which are very similar to here. All right, so we're going to test the emotion connected to that essential oil. And the emotion connected for you for arbor vitae is number 1. The emotion connected for you for arbor vitae for your issue is number 2. The emotion connected for arbor vitae for your issue is number 3. The emotion connected to arbor vitae for your root issue is number 4. The emotion connected to kasha essential oil is number 1. The emotion connected to kasha essential oil is number 2. The emotion connected to kasha essential oil is number 3. The emotion connected to kasha essential oil is number 4.
Yeah.
A little, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we're going to test. I'll tell you what the emotions were in just a second, Tracy. We're going to test lastly for the chakra that you need to place these 2 essential oils on. The chakra that you need to place these essential oils on for your root issue in this set is number 1.
Huh.
All right. So you guys notice that she put coconut oil on her chest, okay? So a lot of times, you use your heart chakra, and she tends to use her throat or her heart chakra when we're doing G.E.M sessions. And kasha is a form of cinnamon. So it is a warm essential oil, and you want to make sure that it's not going to get a little hot, right? So we're going to talk about the oils that she tested for. And I'm just going to, first going to see and just see what she does. If she nods and she's like, oh yeah, I resonate with that a little bit. And so the three emotions for arbor vitae. And arbor vitae is a wood oil, right? It reminds me of Washington State. It reminds me of like wet sawdust. Okay. It's like the woods, like walking in the woods in Washington. So number 1 is ungratefulness. Number 2 is insignificance. And number 3 is pessimism.
Yeah. Yes. Other people, not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then kasha essential oil, number 2 was fearfulness. 3 is insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
And number 4, you're like, there's a little bit there. And that was worthlessness. And it's probably, it's just different things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of felt it too. Not a
Yeah.
lot, but it's there. It's there. And then the chakra that she's going to use these essential oils on is her feet. Which your feet is, the pores are bigger on your feet than anywhere in your body. So it really gets into your circulatory system faster. It's going to be a pulling agent, right? Your feet are going to pull these emotions out and they're going to suck you to the ground, right? I love this. I love this. So we're going to show you how to do, I'm going to do the, say the script and give her the affirmation. And she's going to, if you want to just rub them on the bottoms of your feet now, and then we'll get to the script here.
You want me to do both of them?
If you want to, you can layer them, that's fine.
Okay,
Or yeah, do both the feet, yes.
okay. And both feet too. Okay.
And you have Arbor Vitae on. Arbor Vitae. Okay. I would ask the original power of Arbor Vitae essential oil to assist Traci's emotional balance and improve her spiritual awareness and meditation. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started and with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run. The next one is kasha. This is a form of cinnamon, so it smells like cinnamon, you guys.
So I just have a little bit right there.
I would ask the original power of kasha essential oil to bring courage to the shy and timid, helping Traci see her self-worth. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started and with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
Oh, I love that courage. That's awesome.
You see how her facial expression and her demeanor is already lighter, right, you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. You did a great job, a great job. Now, do you want me to test for you this round so we can show, or do you
Sure.
want to sit? Are you, because you have a,
You can test for me and I can stay standing if you like. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
And so you guys, I probably will go a little bit faster. And I just wanted to go through and see where, if I needed to recap anything. That was all pretty self-explanatory, right? We talked about all the emotions. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to do a next set. There's always going to be more set, and there's always going to be more gems, right? So I talk about gem as a work in progress. Okay. You don't go walking into the gym and get six-pack abs the first day you go in there. You have to get a membership and you have to be consistent to work on the things, right? Even if I work on this one emotion, or Traci works in this one situation today, another emotion might come up. Maybe that's where her emotions lie, is her hips or her lower back. Maybe that's where her stress goes into her body. And so that feeling might come back, but it might be coming from a different emotion, right? And so this is an awesome gift, a tool, if you will, to help yourself with emotions and physical issues, right? So I'm going to help you. I'm going to test for this next one. My yes is also forward and my no is back. Okay, so you'll see me going forward. I can test pretty hard, so sometimes it's like, heck no, right? So I'll talk and it's kind of hard. I'll try to talk slower. You wouldn't think, I think I was from the South because I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to affirm in which phase incorrect perception started for your issue, Traci. Did it start with number 1? Did it start with number 2? Did it start with number 3? Did it start with number 4? Yes. I'm not going to affirm with whom the original incorrect perception started with. Did it start with number 1, number 2, number 3? In number 3, did it start with number 1? In number 3, did it start with number 2? In number 3, did it start with number 3? Did it start with number 4? In number 4, did it start with number 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm now going to find the factors that are driving the generational misconception. Are they factors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm now going to, oh, did I miss something? Did I miss something? I think I did. I just wrote it in another line. Okay. The next is we're going to find the oil that is going to help you with connected to the emotion that's going to help you clear your root issue in this set, Traci. The oil that you need for this set to clear your root issue of your lower back pain is in column 1. In column 1, the oil that you need is number 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The emotion connected to 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any other oils that you need for this root set and your root issue? The chakra that you need to place clementine essential oil on is chakra 1. Chakra 1. You're thinking. Chakra 2. Chakra 3. Chakra 4. Chakra 5. Chakra 6. Chakra 7. Chakra 8. Chakra 9. All right, so clementine, my dear,
Okay.
is an amazing, amazing essential oil.
Clementine's awesome.
It is. So it is the crown chakra, which is a connection to the spirituality, together inner and outer beauty. It is the highest and most important of chakras. Oh my goodness. When this spot is active, your spiritual awareness is awakened and you are attuned to the universe. You live in the present and you have no emotional baggage that ties you to the past. You know when to let go. That's
awesome.
I like that. That's awesome. All right.
Yay.
All right. All right. So let's look at the emotions that we tested for clementine. When I say we, it's because I tested for Traci. Let me look at them real quick. Clementine. Oh, I like this. I like this one. Okay, so just number 4. And it's feeling unloved.
I can see that.
I really like the affirmation. Really like the affirmation. Okay. So you don't have to worry about, so in the summer, when the sun is shining, we don't put citrus oils on our skin, but she's just putting it on our crown chakra. So there's no reason to dilute this. All right. Are you ready? I love the smell of clementine.
Oh, so do I.
I would ask the original power of clementine essential oil to assist Traci to look to the future with joy and patience as she is perfected. Charging the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bring it forward through all generations of time, with its power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
I just want to keep putting that on. That is such an awesome, awesome affirmation.
It is an awesome affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel so far? We've just done 2 sets. We will
Yeah.
finish this this whole entire set. But how do you feel so far? Because I'm gonna jot that down. You guys know I've been taking notes, right? I write all this down. So then my clients know where they're at, where they're coming from, where they're going, what they're releasing, right? So how do you feel right now, Traci?
Just that last affirmation was just really such a big opening, you know, and almost like a release, you know, just in terms of, moving forward. It was, that was awesome.
Good deal. That's awesome. I'm glad. Well, the first one, I mean, even the first one, when you breathe those 2 oils in, you're just like smiling. I hope you guys noticed that. You were like resonating with it so much. It's like your resonating fingers were like going crazy. You're like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, right? Which it is. And when you breathe in essential oil, you guys, the reason that essential oils make a profound effect or a profound releasing is it goes straight to your brain. It's just like smelling something. You walk in a store, you're like, oh my gosh, it brings you back to like grandma's house, right? Or brings you back to a memory. And that's what happens. It brings you back to situation or that memory, and it attaches this positivity, and it helps you release that negative emotion, right? Just a quicker, more profound releasing. I love aromatherapy of essential oils. So this is a great way of doing that. So thank you so much for joining us, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this demo. Again, my name is Shannon Morrison, and you guys can ask me questions about what G.E.M can do for you, or book your next session. Thank you so much, Traci, for joining and allowing us to put you in the hot seat today.
Yay, thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.